I'm Dana. It's another body doubling video. I'm going to start. I won't be this morose and horrible for the whole video, I promise. But for anyone that's new, these are videos where I just go about doing what I need to get done. Usually my laundry, I'll be honest with you. And I just chatter a load of bollocks and you can just have it on in the background. Which, to be fair, you can very easily do with any video I make. But these ones are especially just for you to have on in the background and not have to worry about missing anything or hearing anything important, or like, it's just going to be normal chill chatter. And I am going to try to remain cohesive and fairly consistently talking, because I don't want to have to edit this video too much, because I'm making this on Saturday at like 6:30 in the evening, and yesterday my friend said that I can get into Chester ComicCon if I fancy it tomorrow, and I've been looking for a reason to like pay a little visit to Chester, because I liked it when I visited when I was like a teenager with my parents, but I also remember it being like predominantly like you're there to do shopping and I don't have a load of money, so going to places that are like places to shop just aren't particularly fun to me. Whereas like a little con where there'll be like some stalls and some artists and like some celebrities to go look at, there are 3 guests. It's not a very big Comic-Con. One of them's Deep Roy, one of them's Phil Spall. He was in like 3 episodes of Doctor Who, which is fairly cool to be fair. I'd live off that forever for me. And I think it's someone out of Star Wars, I don't know, they're in like a little alien costume on the picture. It's not little, it looks quite big. And to be fair with you, it could just be a Doctor Who monster from the Capaldi era that I've blanked out, because I've watched the Capaldi era once when it aired and once with an ex that was watching Doctor Who for the first time, and that is it. Like, series 1 to 6, I've seen every episode like at least 10 times. Series 6 to 11 I've seen it twice, and series 11 onwards I've seen many times, and I love it a lot. That's something I can talk about. I went to see Doctor Who in the cinema. Kinda wish I hadn't. We're at a point where I can just do spoilers for it, right? Like, I know some of you are currently watching it or haven't watched it yet, but also like if you're not caught up, that's on you. Okay, I'll leave it out. I'll not do any spoilers. But somebody that I love a lot showed up in this episode, and the cinema fucking booed them, and it really pissed me off. Well, cinema etiquette as a whole has fallen apart a bit. I tend to go to the cinema on like a Tuesday at 2 p.m, you know? Most of the times that I go to the cinema, I either have it to myself, or it's like me and one old person. That's a rule what's going on. And sometimes they're the worst for it, to be fair. As a rule, it's alright when it's just me and one of them. But there's been a bunch of times I've gone to the cinema lately and people have just been on their phones throughout. Like, literally watching a brand new episode of Doctor Who in the cinema, people were just on their phones. And like, it's one of those things where like, if you want to go on your phone during an episode, fine, but stay at home and watch it at home, because like, you're distracting me. Your glaring phone screen is lighting up the cinema, and there were multiple people, and people were just chattering throughout as well. And like, I don't mean to be a Karen, but it was just really annoying. Like, we've paid to come and have this shared experience doing something. Why are you not doing what you're supposed to do while you're here? You know? Like, I thought it was weird, because like I said, I go to the cinema like fairly regularly, and especially like the cinema that's local to me. They just let me in, you know, like I show them my ticket, they tell me the screen, I'm like, thank you, and off I pop. And this time, I showed him my ticket, and he told me the screen, and I kept like edging to walk away, and he kept giving me more rules, and I thought it was a bit weird, but like, maybe that's a new cinema thing. Like, it felt very American customer service, you know, like just a little bit more than you actually need, but like, it's nice, I guess, so go for it. But I think it was because, I think that's probably just what they do when they have like an event on, or when there's lots of people going to see something. Because it was just like he told me specifically, if someone's in your seat, don't start anything with them, come and get me. And I was like, I will. Like, I assure you, I am not the person that's going to start something with someone over my seat. If anything, I will just go and sit in the fucking aisle. Like, I will not start a single fucking thing, I assure you. But like, it was an experience. I do feel like over the last few years, the way that people behave has just fallen to shit. And I do think part of it's the area I live in, but some of it does seem a bit more widespread than that. I'm not impressed by it, and we're going to change topic because it's a bit depressing. Yeah, so I'm going to Chester tomorrow. I am a bit nervous about it, but like my really good friend that always helps me out and like reassures me that everything will be fine and has ways of solving things if they're not, is going to be in the same city and letting me into the con and stuff. So it should all be fine. It should all just go well. The thing with talking this much constantly is that I don't think I breathe properly and I start to get lightheaded. Like that's the thing with when I've had really like extroverted talk all the time friends. I'm like, physically, how are you doing that? Like I have all the thoughts. I could talk forever, but well, sometimes it doesn't always hit. Don't let me lie to you there. But like for the most part, I could talk for quite a long time about a lot of things, but I physically can't just keep going forever, consistently. You know, like I feel like my voice is already starting to go a little bit, and you guys are just gonna have to deal with that. I always say it at the end, but I may as well say it for a bit in the middle here, because I've been, again, massively enjoying the little, like, community that we have specifically for these videos and the people that comment on these videos. I really, not, like, necessarily extra appreciate you guys, but, like, I really like it. The way that, like, to be fair, it is a lot less heavy content than a lot of my other videos, so obviously just the weight and the things that people comment are going to be different, but I just... Like, people have, especially, the only reason I wasn't doing these videos was because I was not putting my laundry away. But when I do them, I do these videos. But, like, seeing that people, like, actively wanted them was really nice for one, even though they do get, like, way less views. And I also just, it feels, like, actually helpful to people. And it definitely actually motivates and prompts me. Like, I know I had a good little minute there where I was, like, not doing it because burnout, but... I enjoy these videos. I enjoy the ways that you guys react to them, and that does prompt me to actually put away my laundry because that's what I need to do to make this video, you know? I feel weird when I look at the camera during these videos because I try not to make too much eye contact with the camera, but I also, like, it's not eye contact, it's a lens. I can stare into it fine. It does not bother me in the slightest. So in normal videos, I try to do, like, the expected YouTuber amount of eye contact. I don't usually do eye contact in these videos, and it feels weird that I've looked at you so many times. Like, can you feel me watching you while you're doing your thing? I've had a couple of comments from people that seem to feel kind of bad that you're not doing anything while you watch these. You don't have to be. Like, it's purely like, if it's something that helps you get along with doing something, then go for it. Let's do it together. If it's not for you and you don't feel that way about it and just still want to watch the video, that's absolutely okay. I mean, for one, it genuinely does not make any difference to me. But I also just, like, I'm making a video. If you want to watch it, that's fab news to me. I don't really care why or how or when. Like, if you want to watch it, that's just great. Is that a long enough pause that I'd have to edit it out? I thought Otis was going to leave fairly early on, to be fair, because he often... doesn't enjoy the bed, like, jiggling from the way that I constantly move weirdly. Also, my screen's gone off, so if my storage goes, have a nice day. But he normally leaves pretty sharpish, and I'm really glad that he stayed because he looks so cute. I do have other exciting things to talk about, because I also have a friend coming to visit, and I want a mixture of just getting to know them in person, to be fair, but we're also planning on a few little, like, bits and bobs to do, or at least I am. One that we've mentioned is that, like, Liverpool's Pride event has been cancelled this year. Talk about that amongst yourselves if you fancy it. I don't want to talk about it, it just makes me sad and kind of angry. There are lots of other things being planned by, like, the community, but it sucks that, like, yeah, it just sucks. But there's especially Heaven in Liverpool, which I haven't heard about before. I'm suddenly seeing lots of ads for that they're doing, like, lots of Pride events and lots of fun things. And one of them happens to coincide with when my friend will be here. So I might have a night out. It's one of those things where I'm very unsure if I've just, like, not had nights out with the right people to have enjoyed it and had a nice time, or if I just don't enjoy nights out. Like, I've had some times when, like, I went to a DJ event when I first moved out of my horrible ex, and that was really fun. I really enjoyed that, because, like, that was good as well because of the people. Like, it was people that, like, they checked in with me and made sure that I was alright, but they also very much just, like, left me to it and didn't seem to mind that I was, like, a bit awkward and in the corner. Because I do, like, also tend to I tend to prefer to observe. Like, I don't necessarily want to be, like, in the middle of it all, you know? But I quite enjoy just being on the sidelines and watching. But I feel like a lot of people take that as a sign of, like, oh, I just don't feel comfortable joining in. When it's like, I just don't want to do that. Like, I have no desire to be getting pushed around by sweaty drunk people. I'm perfectly happy standing over here listening to the band or the DJ or whatever without having that actively be a part of my space, you know? So I don't know. Also, just generally, like, the clothing that I like wearing and the way I like doing my makeup and stuff, like, so many people have made comments to and about me when I've been on nights out and just when I've been, like, dressed up for any reason. And part of the point of going out to me is dressing up and, like, feeling like I look good. So that always fucking sucks. And it makes me really anxious about what to wear and how to dress and if I should dress the way I actually want or if I should dress the way that people expect me to. And then I'm like, how the fuck are people dressing in clubs these days? How do people dress at all? Like, everything's a micro trend that lasts like 3 months. I don't understand the modern world. And it just all stresses me out. So I might not actually want to be fair yet. I don't know. That'll be a decision to make. There's a semi-local, like, I would need to get a bus or a train there, but it's not a long bus or train ride, you know? Like, a semi-local coffee shop that does a lot of, like, independent events and game nights and, like, lots of fun looking things, as well as coffee and cake, I hope. Fingers crossed with vegan cake. So I want to go there because I haven't been. I keep seeing it online and I just... one of the biggest things for me is that I really struggle to go somewhere I haven't been before. Like, I can go reasonably far if I have, like, a support system in place and feel safe there. And then once I've done that, I can go back there because I know that it's okay. And, like, there's just... It's not even so much that I know that it's okay, it's just my body doesn't react like I'm not, you know? Whereas when I'm going to new places on my own, it feels like so fight or flight. I'm in danger, I need to get out of this place. It's scary, I don't want to, I don't like it. You know? So having someone to go to some places with, I don't really, that's the thing as well, I don't really know what else is about. So, like, I guess maybe we can, like, just visit some places. I don't know. I don't know how people find places. I feel like a lot of stuff's like word of mouth or like a friend invites you to meet up in this place. I don't have that. And my friend's coming from, like, the Netherlands, I think. That's where Dutch people are from, right? I'm not the best at geography and knowing things, and it's been a long day so far, to be honest with you. I've gotten quite a lot done. I made something that I hopefully will make a video about after my friend has arrived and I've given it to them. I made them a little thing, so that'll be fun hopefully for you to see. But I did that all today, which I shouldn't have left it so late. They are arriving the day after tomorrow. I also, part of me thinks it's a bad idea to go to an event and do a new thing the day before. But I also, like I said, it's with my friend and I'm like, I know that I'm fine if he's about, like, it'll all be alright. So I also think it'll be fun. Like, it seems like a fairly small event, so it's like, I'm also not working yet, I'm just popping in to have a little visit. So that'll be a lot less, I think it'll be a lot less crowded, a lot less busy than Liverpool, hopefully, by the looks of things. Like, there's only 3 guests, it can't be that big a thing. You know, not to be rude to them. I'm sure it'll still be nice. I'm still looking forward to it, but I am expecting it to be quieter and just a bit easier to deal with and less overwhelming. And I also, like I said, I haven't been to Chester in a long time. I remember it being quite, like, shopping, but I also remember, like, the buildings that the shops were in being really lovely and a lot of, like, just nice little, like, city. It's not a city, is it? This is a town. I remember it just having, like, a lot of, like, nice little touches, you know? And I was going to say I haven't been to a place like that in a long time, but that's a complete lie because Halifax and fucking Lightcliff and, like, all the places that I've been to in Yorkshire have been absolutely stunning and beautiful and gorgeous and had all the perfect little touches. But it feels like it's been forever since I last went to Yorkshire, to be honest with you. It feels like it's been a really long time, so I'm looking forward to just being in a smaller, less busy place where I don't feel like the people are just kind of horrible like they are in my local area. I will also say I'm no longer living in Liverpool, so I'm not shitting on Liverpool. I know, like, some people shit all over Liverpool and then some people get really fucking defensive about it. I like Liverpool enough, I just don't think it's like the place for me. But when I'm like, the people around here are horrid, I'm not talking about people in Liverpool. I no longer live in Liverpool. I don't know why I'm telling you. I don't want you to find out where I live. Don't come after me. Don't come near me. Don't talk to me. I am still also like, I've said plenty, I fucking need to move in November. And I am genuinely starting to look at having it be like a genuine proper aim to move to Yorkshire. Because I am like, I'm going to have to do like the whole move on my own. It's going to be a whole thing wherever I move to. If it's going to be a whole thing anyway, I may as well make it a whole thing to be somewhere that I actively actually want to be and feel like I will go out and engage in the community and meet people and actually do stuff, you know? Like, I'm sure it would be somewhat easier to like move down the road. I don't fucking want to. Like, sometimes it is as easy as like, I can't stand this fucking area, to be honest with you. Like, I walk one way to go to one grocery store and I'm like, oh look, there's the street where my dad died. Like, he didn't even die there, he just lived on that street when he passed away. I don't know why I went for passed away after saying died, but that was where he was living when he fucked off to the hospital and died. I go the other way and I'm like, oh, there's the flat that I lived with my abusive ex when I first turned like fucking 17. Like, everywhere I go I'm just like, oh yeah, there's that horrible memory popping up. Delightful. So I would like to just get the fuck out of here. And moving back to Liverpool would be kind of a hassle anyway. So if it's going to be a hassle, I may as well just make it a bigger hassle and be somewhere where I feel like I could actually try to like set out and thrive. But I need to save a lot of fucking money. I don't know how I'm going to do that. And I need to like plan things and have things in place and know what I'm doing. I don't have any of that. But we're going to try and figure things out. And, you know, at the very least, I have sorted my laundry. So I'm going to go and put it away. I hope you got something done or enjoyed the video if you don't choose to get something done during these videos. I'm going to very awkwardly climb that way to further not disturb Otis. I can't believe he stayed for the whole video. Look how perfect and adorable he is. I feel like that has to add something. Like, look at him. Oh, I should make him his own channel. I'm not going to be one of those people that has social media for my pets. But if I was going to be, it would be for him. He's the best pet I've ever had. I don't lie to you, he's the best cat in the world. I don't know why I'm still talking. I can go now, I've done it. As always, you can also follow me. You can like and subscribe here, and you can also follow me over on TikTok, Blue Sky, or Instagram. It is Pride Month. I am gay, so if you've ever wanted to donate to me over on Ko-fi or join me over on Patreon, you can do those. And it's the best timing. I need to save up, and I'm gay, and it's Pride Month. Like, that's the most pressure that I'll ever put on you. I feel genuinely bad about it. You don't have to give me money just because I'm gay. Unless you're a homophobe. Like, if you're homophobic, you should send me money, and you should also stop being that. I'm gonna go now. Whoever you are, wherever you are, if you have a lovely morning, evening, day, afternoon, we want to hear. And I'll see you again in a couple of days.